Hello everyone, welcome back. Thranxes here, and this is Conan Exiles episode 13, where our tree is gone. It's no longer obstructing this corner of our building, although I have a feeling, is the furnace still going? It is. I have a feeling that the tree comes back when I'm a certain amount of distance away, but when I spawn in this location, due to logging out and logging back in, it forces the tree to not be here. So my inclination is going to be not to build anything in that corner of the house, and it's just going to be a big giant decoration of a tree in our building for the time being. But this building is more of a starter structure anyways. We're still learning things. I had a couple of viewers comment, I believe Light Flyer and Wild Rage both said you can raise and lower the elevation of your building using the mouse wheel or some form of buttons, which we'll experiment with in our next structure. A little late now, but we're still getting the hang of the game. That's part of the fun of figuring it all out. At least I don't have the tree in here right now, though. Boy, I wish that would come back. Or stay away and not come back, rather. There was an update for the game. I need to repair this roof, too. There was an update for the game that came out in between my last episode and this one, although I believe it was just general bug fixes and really nothing more. Let's take this wood out, and the meat. Meat, please, and then this water flask is empty again. I didn't see anything specific about things that we have experienced so far in our playthrough with bugs, but that's okay. Just overall general stability fixes and, you know, making the server software better, which I believe impacts these privately hosted, you know, single-player servers or single-player slash local servers. So I'm happy with that. At least the developers are still putting a lot of time and effort into what they're doing, making sure their product is staying updated regularly. Wow, our putrid meat. I could have sworn we had more than one in there. Did we move it over here? Did I throw it in there? Wow, so a lot of our putrid meat is gone. That's interesting. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and make a couple more ceilings, sandstone ceilings here before we leave, so that we can go ahead and put the ceiling back in over this armorer's bench. I don't like this. It's kind of like a skylight. It is kind of neat, but it's not how I want to do this at all. We go 1, 2. So the ceiling did obstruct the armorer's bench from being placed, but obviously the armorer's bench does not obstruct the ceiling, so that's a little bizarre. And again, as we stated, the forge graphically does go up past the ceiling, and it was not obstructed, so a little bit of odd anomalies there. I really want this stuff to be smelted, but it seems like it's going to take a good amount of time. We will be making the blacksmith's bench as soon as it's ready. I think in the meantime, though, we need another trip for some iron and coal and experience. One more level, we'll be able to get the iron broadsword unlocked, and then I want to make sure we have plenty of iron. Oh, there's the frame rate drop with the water. We'll have plenty of. I want to make sure we have plenty of iron, both to make tools and to make our sword. And then we'll look at possibly going to the desert to the north once we have that area pretty well taken care of, as far as not being afraid of ostriches or rhinoceri. Should be able to build ourselves a nice area there. I'm hoping that the iron tools, as I said in my last episode, I'm hoping the iron tools increase the amount of resources you get as well, making larger constructions a little easier. Otherwise, we're going to stick with some of the minimalistic structure designs that we have used so far. Who's on me? Yep, there you go, hyena. Let's let the sound catch up. Oh, getting some frame rate issues. I believe that's because the server is freshly loaded up. This seems to happen a little bit on our first episode of logging in. Should not be an issue here shortly as things catch up. Maybe. Potentially. I think I'm going to stop holding on to the bone, though. Don't seem to get a lot from that. I'm not sure what it's used for. I have quite a few stacks of it already. Come on. There you go. Wild hyenas. I used to be afraid of them, although I am hurt a little bit, so maybe a healthy fear is still Still somewhat useful. Oh, it'll be nice. I think I might learn the next bit of armor, though, after the sword. I wanted to... see, I want to learn the Wheel of Pain and start getting some thralls. But that seems more like when we're setting up into our permanent structure area, which we're not really doing yet. Ugh, spider. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with that. Rhinoceros. I don't really want to... Do I? I kind of do want to mess with the rhinoceros, but there's 2 hyenas over there as well. Let's go ahead and just stay clear for now. We'll come over here, we'll take out this hyena and their friend. Oh, still dealing with that frame rate. Alright, I am going to collect the meat and the hide. I don't want to run out of any of those things, and I want to be able to have enough hide that I can learn armor and make better armor. I don't know how much of a defense bonus the leather armor gives, but just on the principle of how much more durable it is, I want to upgrade to it as soon as I'm able. That way I don't have to spend so much time repairing these plant fiber articles of clothing. Speaking of plant fibers, we're going to need some. I know that for a fact because we always need some. I'm not sure what to do with these seeds either. I'm going to stop collecting those. It's just a lot of weight. The seeds in the bones, they stack up without being used. It just, you know, takes away from what we can carry. And as we're trying to come back with a lot of iron and coal again from this trip, I don't care so much about the other things. What's up? Figure it out. Bring it. Oh, I can't wait to come at you with a... can't wait to come at you guys with an iron broadsword. I'm going to be so excited. Hopefully our stuff will be good and melted by the time we get back, and then it's just a matter of getting that one more level. As we've learned every prerequisite for the iron broadsword, it's just a matter of learning the iron broadsword at this point. Still got to keep this stuff nice and repaired. Goodness, okay. Could go for the bow and arrow. Maybe that would be... well, we gotta make more twine. Maybe we can get you caught on the rocks here. Come on. Do it. Get stuck. No, get stuck. There we go. See, that's good experience. Also, we have ostriches. We can always go after the ostriches. They are dangerous to take on if you're injured, if I'm injured or I'm, you know, taking on other things at the same time. But I feel like one-on-one we can pretty safely take on an ostrich as long as we have full health, and they seem to give a lot of experience. So after we get another round of iron and coal, just to make double sure that we have enough iron for our tools and swords, we might go on an ostrich hunting frenzy. No, don't run towards the cave. I won't chase you in that direction. I want to stay clear of the cave. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Oh, you're caught over on the rocks. Perfect. No, no, stay on the rocks. You. Of course, I could also look at potentially upgrading my agility, maybe to chase after them better, but seems like a waste. They seem like ranged kills. Ooh, unless they get caught on stuff, which you cannot get to happen reliably. I think I'm going to go ahead and make a lot more twine is what I'm going to do. Yeah, let's craft 10 twine. Might as well. See if this gazelle got trapped up here somewhere. Oh, kind of, almost, not really. Yeah, I'm just going to let you go. Not on the menu. Ooh, yep, I heard you. Hyenas, though, they don't give as much experience as they used to at this point. They do give some. They are totally worth the kill, and it's not like we have a vote anyways. They will come after us. We will be forced to engage them. Need more stone for repairs. Well, let's do that. Let's get a little bit of stone here. Okay. That should be enough for our repairs. Repair you and you. And then a slight chest piece. We'll go ahead and use some hide to repair that. Alright, I think we are going to go after this ostrich for the experience. We got our health up, our stamina up. I'm going to go ahead and take a swig of water. It doesn't really have anything to do with the combat, but we want to be topped off. Oh, and it's going to be nighttime. We're going to be out here at night. I didn't really plan that. Look at that. 4 hits before he got me. That's good. Yeah, well, that wasn't so bad at all. And that was so much experience. Yeah, we're going to be picking fights with ostriches, I believe, before this episode's over. I'm sure of it. I would bet money on it. Now, I only saw the sandstorm over here at night. I rather hope that that's not a nighttime specific thing, as we're out here at night, and I would really like to not have a fight or have to deal with the sandstorm in my current state. I'm not sure what exactly it does. I do remember the one item we picked up as we were listening to the man's account of the sandstorm. He described how there was creatures in it that attacked him and his group. Kind of going the opposite way of the iron and stone, but I want some of this experience. So I think we're gonna pull these hyenas separately and then go after this ostrich. Yep. Alright, it's getting a little dark, so we're gonna switch up to a light source here. Looks like there's a camp over in this direction. I don't want to pull any humanoids. There we go. I don't want to get this ostrich while I'm injured fighting hyenas either. That would be bad. But we need the experience. We have to press the fight. It can't be all about the iron and stone. Sure, we'll get all the stuff we need, but we won't level up, and that's important. Alright, there he is. Let me see. I think we'll drink another bit of water. Do some repairs here. And there. Goodness, it'll be nice just not having to repair our stuff all the time. Alright. Let's pick a fight with an ostrich. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 hits to kill an ostrich. No. I'm not fighting your friend. I don't need to loot the body that bad. Looks like a clear sky, no sandstorms in the distance. That's good. We got some good experience. We gained maybe a quarter of a level from where we started, so that's good. Let's go ahead and get our iron and coal going. Double iron, that's a wonderful thing. The only thing better than double stone, double iron. And again, I'm not sure exactly how much iron it's going to take, either to make the tool or the weapon. I'm hoping it's reasonable and not out of control. I don't know why it would be out of control. I understand things like the armorer's bench and the blacksmith's bench and the forge taking a lot of materials, but the tools and the weapons, they need to be manageable, reasonable. Come on. Come on. Okay, well, you're gonna hang out there? I'm gonna hit you then. I was focused on something else. Oh! Woo! That scared me. Came running up out of the dark. Okay. Woo! Alright. Let's go ahead and skin him up. We need a lot of this savory flesh. Alright, let's work our way back over here. I heard somebody. I don't want to run into a rhinoceros either. That's not a fight I'm prepared to have right now. Although we might pick a fight with them by the end of the episode too. That I could very much see that becoming a thing. I was so frantic trying to kill the last one we did fight, I did not pay attention to the experience. I know that it seemed significant, but I didn't get a good look at it before and after to really gauge where it was at. You, keep running in that direction and get stuck. No! Just happened to run through the rocks. Of course. No worries. It'll also be nice when we can make a better ranged weapon. Alright, I think we can put away our torch now. I'm a little paranoid listening to the wind. Every time it sounds like it's picking up, I'm like, uh-oh. What are we in for? Alright. Still doing good. Double iron. This is nice. Very good, very good. So we'll get ourselves some iron. We're going to need a lot of coal, too. Although I'm tempted to go focus on the iron more than the coal, but I don't want to neglect the coal and then get a bunch of iron and not have a way to melt it. So I think we're going to get a lot of coal on our way back this time, too. And not fill up so much on iron like we did in our last trip. Plus, if we can avoid getting too far away from the house, we might not have to worry about that tree coming back. Which is not the end of the world. It's not a cosmetic issue. Now, if I had placed the forge in that corner, we would be logging out and logging back in a lot just to clear that corner out every time that tree came back, which would be frustrating. I would do it. It would not be the end of the world, but it would be very frustrating, so I'm grateful that that's not the case. A lot of hyenas and an ostrich. Let's get this hyena first. Come on. Okay, you're not. I want to get the ostrich, though. Come on. There we go. Hit him. Make contact. Connect. Alright, don't walk too far away, ostrich. I would really like a word with you as soon as I heal up. Please. I don't want to go over near that city. I'm still injured a good bit, though. Come on. I don't want to walk over there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Need to make contact. Woof. Yes. A little hairy. A little close to those people. The NPCs in this zone seem to have a lot better weapons than the NPCs in the beginning zone. In the beginning zone, they tend to come at you with like pickaxes and daggers. Here they've got full-on bows and swords and such. Alright, we'll get that ostrich in a minute. Definitely from what I'm seeing on the experience, the ostriches are the way to go in this area for experience. They're tough, but they give a lot. So I'm probably not going to retreat from them anymore. Let my health regenerate, and then probably pick a fight with everyone along our path that we run into. Yep. Pull it back out. Okay. We're going to need coal. I don't know how much. I would like to get a healthy stockpile of coal, though, before I start bypassing it and doing these trips that are purely based on finding iron. But again, I'm hoping that I won't need that much iron. I'm hoping that after I make the tools and the sword, I'll just need to carry a little bit on me for repairs. And then from there, we'll be able to focus on getting established up here in this area, because this is the next area we want to go. We're just having to make these little trips here because it's still too dangerous for us to establish up here permanently. But that is the goal. That is ultimately what I want to do. I want to be set up here on one of these big flat sandy areas and build something a little more elaborate, which again, speaking to the effectiveness of iron tools, I'm hoping that they yield resources at a better rate so that I'm able to build something a little more elaborate than just a single room building. Maybe we'll learn some walls, put up some walls. We got to get the beginnings of a city started so that we have a place to set up our Wheel of Pain, so that we're able to train thralls, and then what is that? And then bring them here, bring them back to our city and set them up as defenders. Oh, it's just like a tree branch. Oh, fair enough. Just rocks. All right. Oh, look at all these branches. Yeah, we'll take some of those. I don't really need too many branches. I think we're going to go ahead and eat ourselves a steak and drink some water. Not going to be able to get that ostrich while these hyenas are here. So we're going to have to take out these hyenas. Try to keep our health up, and then again, we're going to have to wait for our health to come back to get the ostrich. Part of the reason I can't wait for that iron broadsword. I'm going to be so excited once that happens. We're still going to get the hide and the meat. We're starting to eat a good bit of our food. And then also we're going to need the hide for armor and to repair armor. Now that we're having to repair hide armor, we need to keep hide on hand. So it's helpful just to have it on us. Why not skin these guys up? Why not? Is there one or two of you over here? I know there's at least one. Yep. Okay. Thought maybe there might have been two. Not so much. That's a dead hyena right there. Okay. Repair these. Oh, snap. Yep, I thought there was two. Goodness. Cannot be caught in your menu. Hurt me good. Hurt me real good. Let's repair all of our plant fiber clothing and then our tools here with the stone. We got the coal to repair our torch. The twine we can put up here. Okay, everything's repaired. We don't have the health for this ostrich, though. So we're just going to gather some more plant fibers. Plus, we're waiting for the stone to melt in the forge. It did seem like the stone took a good bit longer to melt into bricks than the iron took to melt into ingots. So we're going to be giving our forge plenty of time to melt everything inside of it before we get back. We're rapidly coming up on being fully encumbered. Let's go ahead and drop some items. I don't know if we can take that ostrich down. I feel like the last time I took an ostrich down, missing a little bit of health, and thought it would be no big deal. I died. So we're gonna wait. That's not something I'm gonna jump into. Especially when you have all this loot. You know, it's really easy to take chances when you're starting out, and all you have on you is the stuff you brought. Even that's no fun to lose. But when you've got all these goodies, you end up being a lot more cautious, as you should be. Alright, full health, except for our corruption, or that still irritates me. We'll get rid of it. 3, 4. Boy, it's really easy when they miss with their attack. Sidestepping helps a good bit. Alright, almost halfway to the next level. That's very reassuring. Now the ostriches, too, in this area, they're kind of spread out. But I feel like down by the coast where we're at, there's actually quite a few of them. And I should be able to just stay near the shore and end up getting a lot of ostriches that way. Kill these rabbits. They are experience. That looks like a place for you to get trapped. Yes, it does. And I would be wrong. I'm out of stamina. Come on. There you go. Run that way. No, okay. It's just a big waste of my time is what it is. Big waste of my time. Keep running. Dang. Quick. They are fast. This little alcove is pretty neat. So this is our one-way back, our one-way trip back. We'll just drop down here. I wonder, have I tried to go up there yet? I don't believe I have. I don't know, it looks kind of steep. Oh no, we're able to... Nope, no we're not. Okay, so it is one way. Fair enough. I assumed it was. I'm not really disappointed. That is what I expected. Let's find ourselves another ostrich to pick a fight with. That's really what I want. Alright, what's up here? This could be an interesting area to set up shop at. Nope, hyenas. It's gonna be tough to find a place without spawns. And I'm not entirely sure what you're supposed to do to keep the spawns away. When I reloaded in the building on the other side, I think I talked about this a few episodes ago, the hyena was right there attacking our building as soon as we logged into the game. So it doesn't seem like the buildings really protect you from enemy spawns either. So I'm not sure what you're supposed to do to find a zone that doesn't have enemies in it. They all seem to have some degree of enemies in them. But I suppose that could be the reason more than anything else to have thralls, because then you have NPCs set up to watch your stuff. Even when you spawn in, they should begin their attack. Whew. Double hyenas. Not as good as double stone. Still not bad, though. What about you? What are you going to do if I start hitting you? Over to the cliff. No, you're going to double back. Come on, I'm on to you. I'm on to your tricks. Go to the edge. It's just not even worth it. It really isn't. You, though, you're worth it. Okay, almost got a full stack of hide. That's pretty neat. Happy about that. Ooh, don't get hurt. Getting that experience. That's really what I'm into. Okay. Now it's time to make our way back home. Complete this journey. We're gonna walk right through the cactus. Oh! It's so pointy. 99%. Yeah, let's drop these seeds and these bones. Because I would like to take an ostrich on my way out. We don't want to fight him in the shallow water. No, 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 no. That's not a thing we're going to do. But we can kind of go side to side. It doesn't really help as much as it seems to help on some of them and not on others. Could just be a luck thing. But I am going to keep sidestepping them when I fight them. See, that one didn't do all that much to us. Actually, not that much at all. We're still in decent shape. No hyena. Oh, there's a big guy. Let's go ahead and kill you. You're easy. Easy, easy. There you go. Gotta get that experience. Might as well start picking fights with everything again. And then hopefully we get that iron sword. We won't have to worry about enemies for a little bit in these biomes. Also going to prioritize the strength upgrade for the next level, like we said. Yeah, I'm not going to fight that ostrich. Not yet. Let's go heal. We'll check the status of our forge. Throw some more iron in it. Get it melting. Maybe make the blacksmith's bench and see how much it takes to make some tools. That would be really great. I had this hope and dream of leveling up and being able to make the iron broadsword as soon as I came back. This episode and the tools all at once. A little bit of a pipe dream. We're still about a third of a level away, and it took a whole trip around there to get it. That will probably, I would say almost 99% chance it'll be next episode, though. And look, we didn't go too far away. The tree is still gone. That makes me happy. That makes me very happy. Alright, let's get all of this meat in there to cook, and we'll take the steak and the shredded roast out. Next, we're going to refill up our water flask before we forget. Right now. And I'm going to store some of this steak. We don't need to carry all of this on us. That way we have food in case something happens. 10 grilled steak. Oh, we got 7 and some shredded roast. That's good. Looks like the exotic meat we had that we put in here from the rhinoceros didn't make it. It decayed. That's okay. That happens. Can you... Yeah, just do it like that then. What else? 1 seed, sure. Oh, that's what I'm looking to give you. 12 putrid meat. Alright. Let's check that forge. Show me big bucks. 60 bricks. Is that how many I needed? Is it? I feel like I needed more than that. No, not there. Here. Blacksmith's bench. Oh, 50. I only needed 50. Oh, that's wonderful. Let's take it right now, and then I will give you this iron and this coal. I could have sworn I got more of the iron than that. I guess not. That's all right. That'll end up being quite a bit. All right, blacksmith's bench. Craft. Woo, buddy, I'm excited. I am excited. So this extra coal, so we actually have quite a bit of extra coal. It doesn't take that much to melt this stuff. We'll throw it in here. This is going to be good for now. We'll go ahead and eat these bugs. Handful of insects. Might as well. Some shredded roast. Always delicious. Alright, there's the blacksmith's bench. Well, that one gave a little bit of... Huh. Oh, there we go. Okay, rotates with the mouse wheel. Should have thought of that. We'll just kind of put this right next to the forge here. Like that. Boom. Alright, let's take a look at it. Iron pickaxe. 520 and 5 leather. 520 and 5 leather. We need... That's okay. We need the tannery, which is easy. We can get that stuff really easy. Good. I was afraid it would take iron and brick and silliness. But not at all. 25 twine, we're practically there. We can go ahead and we'll make 15 more. That way we have extra. So then we just need to get, oops, wrong one. 240, 160, and 50 bark. I know I have some bark, but I'm not sure where it comes from. I think it might be I feel like the time I got it, it was from using a pickaxe on a tree. Let's take a shot at that and see what happens. Yes, okay, so the pickaxe does in fact give you bark. That's good. We need 50 of it. We'll cut down these trees with the pickaxe. We didn't get any that time. Okay, so it's... I wouldn't say rare, but it's not a guaranteed thing. We'll get our 240 stone really fast. Shouldn't take any time at all. We'll be able to start making leather. No iron tools yet. I should have known. Unable to look at the recipes, though, until I made that blacksmith's bench. So we just did what we could. It'll give time for more iron to melt, which is, you know, that's what I want. I want the iron to get good and melted, so we have plenty of it. So if it's 20... let's just do a little comparison real fast. This is just an experiment. So 5 stone for the pickaxe, 20 for the axe. It was 20 bars for both of the iron pickaxe and axe, and the sword is 20 stone. So the sword itself, if it follows along the same trend, should be similarly 20 iron bars. So 60 iron bars will be enough to make all 3, and I'm pretty sure we will have that much extra by the time it's all melted. Alright, keep getting our wood and our bark. Need that 50 bark. And then I believe it was 160 wood. And then, of course, we need the 240 stone. We'll make a tannery. We'll start tanning this hide. We have lots of hide. Should have no problem making the leather whatsoever. Alright. Still excited. I was hoping to be able to make it right away. The fact that it requires leather, though, makes sense because you had to learn the tannery and the forge and the carpenter's bench before you were able to learn journeyman craftsman, which enabled the iron tools. Now that makes me wonder. I'm starting to have doubts now. Did I skim over that recipe too quick because I was in a hurry? Does it take some kind of wooden stick made from the carpenter's bench? Now I'm wondering. Hold on. Hold on. Let's relook at that recipe. No, it's just branches. Just branches. But it's possible the iron broadsword could take sticks from the carpenter's bench. So I need to anticipate that so I don't get disappointed when that becomes a thing. Oh, we're definitely going to have 60 iron bars. We don't have any extras on us, but we will have enough. We already have enough for both tools. We can always go and get more if we need to. take this stone out of there. All right. Very good, very good. All right, let's put our putrid flesh away. Our seeds, we're going to analyze our situation. We still need the 50 bark, which we're close to the wood. And so we're about halfway on our materials here. We have the twine made up. And we're gathering more plant fibers to replace what we've used. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there, though, while we're gathering. And we'll just pick back up right here in the middle of gathering on the next episode a little bit from now. So this has been Conan Exiles episode 13. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had fun watching. As always, I had fun playing. Come back next time as we, for sure, at least get the iron tools. And hopefully, the iron broadsword as well. But we'll have to wait and see next episode if that's a thing that happens. And until then, take care.